pretty for a black girl. I think that like that has to be one of the most insulting things you could ever say to a person. And the funny thing about it is you would expect that to come from like a white man.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
But they don't do that.
No, I had this white man do that in college. This white boy that I called myself trying to talk to. I was and he was like,
in different area codes.
He making me laugh. He was like, "Oh, you're different. You're a different kind of black girl." And I was
but
like,
what is that? Like, what does that actually mean? What do we think that actually
I
means?
think okay
that you speak well.
Yeah, that you speak well.
And little do you know, don't try me.
I will say this. I think like okay, so like code switching is a thing with us in our community.
Yeah.
And the funny thing that I've always realized is that it's interesting because I don't code switch like that.
What does that mean?
Like, it means that, like, I don't end up being hood all of a sudden because I'm talking to a whole bunch of black people. You know what I'm saying?
But I think
that doesn't happen to me. And then...
I'm the master at code switching.
Gotta be.
I think I am too.
Every day.
Look, let me tell you. One time, I was talking to the homeboys. I'm just talking shit. I'm saying all kind of shit. Literally, as soon as I got on the part where I said that, I was about to say that nigga ain't got shit, but I saw my mama call. I was like, that nigga ain't got, hello, hey mom, how you doing? Or when I'm at work, I'd be like,
because
my phone ring.
It's a cultural thing. Like, I can be with my homegirls, or I can gauge what kind of person you are, and I'm gonna be like, hey girl, da-da-da-da. But if I'm gonna go to work with all the white people, I'm not gonna be like, hey, honey. I'm just gonna be like, hi, can I get the...
But see that
Natural.
I think that and that's what's interesting for Ma is that has never been a thing that I felt was necessary. Like I think it's because I was never really accepted in the black community for being black enough. So like, and then white people didn't expect me to be as white as I guess I was to them. So they expected me to be like hood black, and I'm not hood black. And so, in defiance of all of that, right, I have decided that I don't need like the way I talk to you guys is the way I talk to.
Yeah, it's the same way I talk to people.
Like even when I'm at work, the inflection in my tone changes, but that's about it. My words are the same. I'm still using big words. I'm still articulate. Like it's all across the board because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm not who I am or that I am somehow like you because it makes you feel more comfortable to be around.
But I think that I'm all of that.
Yeah.
See, for you, this is who you are.
Yeah.
You're across the board. This is what you're gonna get. But I'm a little this. I'm a little that.
But this question, like when you around your family and stuff, you don't be different than if you're in public?
No, because my family expects me to be a certain type of way, and that's how I've always been with them. Like
you're the same way in public that you're in private.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you're at the club, you're the same way at home with your parents or with your family.
yeah,
I can kind of see that.
yeah.
Because it's like,
but
for
that's
me,
why I don't go out.
it's a comfortability thing. Like, when I'm comfortable, I'm going to be a little more relaxed. I might, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm in public, I don't know you, you don't know me, then I'm going to be a little bit more guarded. Like, to be like, I want to protect that image of who I'm presenting or whatever the case may be. But if I'm at home, I know you, you know me, I'm going to be kicking shit.
I'll slouch, you know what I'm saying? But like, and I can whoop it up with the best of us, but I'm never gonna like all of a sudden.
Like your vernacular.
Yeah, my vernacular's not gonna change. The way my tone. Yeah, like it's not gonna change. And then like I'm always told I speak white and proper, and I'm like I can't help that. Like both of my families, they just that's what they expect of me, and that's how I am. And so I don't like my dad used to tell me all the time, don't say aunt. He'd get on me. He'd be like, because if you use it now and you use it around your friends, then you're going to end up using it in the wrong situation. And I would be like, I know time and place, Dad, don't mind me. But the facts were that like one day I did slip up and was trying to talk like all my friends and ended up saying stuff at the wrong time in the wrong place. And I was like, oh, no, it's good. It's good. Z, just do you, be you. And I'm just, this is who I am.
I think because I'm like an actress, I like to try on different hats. But that's me. Like they are all of me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm pretending.
You're not being
But see, that's what
Yeah.
but see, that's what I think, like, as an actress myself, I can be anything you want me to be. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna in my daily life. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't need an Academy Award in my real life. Do you get what I'm saying?
I kind of do.
And the award.
Like I don't like I don't need an Academy Award in my real life. So, you know, I can just be me, and then when you need me to be whatever you need me to be for a role, for a part, perfect. I can do that. We'll do that. But
Question. Sorry, no, I don't want to interrupt you. You was.
But question. So, what do y'all feel about like the pretty privilege though? Like, because I know that was something that we had wanted to talk about as well. Like, like how pretty people like they get better jobs or like they get like treated better or like you know.
Pretty privilege is definitely a thing.
For real.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I think that it's important for people to accept it in themselves that okay, maybe I do have a little bit of pretty privilege instead of just acting like it doesn't matter. Same with being a mixed race, being a lighter skin. Know that it exists and know that I have been able to benefit off of pretty privilege. But it's definitely a thing.
Yeah. My sister told me, my sister's dark skin, and she was surprised that I could actually say, yeah, I know I have pretty privilege, that I know that this is a thing that is real. And like she was so shocked by it. She was just like, well, nobody really, you know, recognizes that as a thing. But it is, as we said. I think that, you know, even when you're growing up, you know that if you're darker skinned, you either have to be a certain way to fit in or you just don't fit in. You know what I'm saying?
But I think there's certain darker skinned people that
have pretty privilege. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can go name a list.
Yeah, and I just recently saw this darker skinned woman on TikTok that was talking just about that because she was beautiful. Because dark skin does not equate to
not unattractive.
So we're saying that if you have like the right bone structure,
it doesn't matter the color of your skin.
It doesn't matter the color of your skin.
Because if you fine, you fine.
Yeah. No, I think that's where the line is blurred sometimes with like certain. I guess the entertainment industry and even just some men in general where they blur the line too much where it's like, no, she's gorgeous. Just because that girl, she's just light skinned. She's cute too, but let's not say that this one is not pretty because she's darker skinned.
And also too, like I was looking at like how being pretty can also work against you.
So it's not always a privilege, like, and because you know a lot of times people expect pretty people to be a certain kind of way.
Oh my God.
And like, so they think that you think all this about
that
yourself. Because I remember you growing up had to deal with that a lot.
So annoying,
like people would be like, "Oh, you Diddy, you stuck up."
I have so many insecurities.
I feel that.
And then like I would have friends, you know, that didn't think that highly of themselves, and I can see why people would talk about them. There was this thing back in the day where you could send like an anonymous message, and they would send the most horrible anonymous messages to like people that were my friends, and of course I'm not getting those types of messages, and then my friends would then look at me like with disgust or with like I'm jealous of you, so they would start treating me a different kind of way when I'm just out here just like damn I want love
I'm just me. I can't change myself. Like.
So would you guys think that say that you've benefited from pretty privilege? Men can too though.
I've had moments. I don't even like I recognize it, but
Yeah, be honest.
if I'm honest, I've never seen myself as pretty. So to actually say I know I have, I would say in recent years, yeah, I think I have. But I don't know, I can't pinpoint the moment that it happened. I can't say that, oh, I got into the club this one time because I was the pretty girl. I can't say that, oh, I got this job because I was the pretty girl. I can't say that with like full certainty. And like when I was in school, nobody liked my ass, and I thought I should have had the privilege of being light-skinned pretty girl, and that was not the case.
Where is my privilege?
Like I thought this was gonna be a thing, and it was not. So I know it's real, but like I don't think I'm the right kind of pretty. Like, does that make sense?
I've tried to dumb my pretty down before I just discovered my confidence, just because I didn't want to stand out in that way. So I would shroud it in just weird antics. You know, like, I just want to be the weird girl. Don't put me in that category.
I was just waiting for your
My
answer.
privilege. I mean, I didn't grow up. I mean, I was like a little chunky kid growing up. I was so chunky. I mean, which I think is cute now, but back then I was like, ugh, like this is a mess. And then now, I mean, I guess because when you grow up as the chunky kid or the fat kid, I mean, I have the same face I have now, but like whatever.
Sit down.
You kind of stick with that. So your entirety of you just need therapy, really. The entirety as you grow up, you just kind of feel like there's no way that I would ever benefit from pretty privilege. I don't think of that at all. But I mean, also with my hair in a bun like this, it's like no. But as I've gotten older and I'm a model now, I can see sometimes how, I'm like, oh, like why are they acting like this? But it was never a thing that I was conscious of, even though I knew it existed.
Yeah.
I think for me personally, it's like I feel like there's somebody for everybody. Like you're gonna have a pretty privilege to the person that thinks you're pretty.
100%.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, now if you're not pretty to like the majority of the popular, because society's gonna say this is pretty. But at the same time, in our society there's different little pockets of all types. Why do you think people have like all types of nose, this, tattoos all on their face? Somebody liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Get some more.
So like for me, it's like for the people who like, like my style or whatever, I got the privilege. And then for the people who didn't, gotta hit them with the personality.
You know what? Facts. Facts. You know,
Hey, personality take you a long way.
your personality is on top. I want you to know that.
So funny because it's so true. I'm like, they so nice. I might give them some pussy.
It will win you a lot of points.
I didn't even like you at first.
When I was in high school, that was used to give me personality over everything.
Still gets to me.
And then
your
people,
boyfriend.
exactly. And people would be like, "Oh, I didn't know you would date nobody like that," and I'd be like, "What?"
Why?
Yeah.
He's like, if I knew you was gonna date them, I would have tried you. I was
See,
like,
that's the pretty girl perspective. Like,
And really, in high school, before I knew myself, I used to just like them in secret. After that, I was like, you a secret now.
No, not you. A secret. No.
I didn't know you was
I didn't know you was that.
I had some of them. I had some of them.
Oh,
But I feel like the
Don't tell nobody.
personality still gets me a little bit.
Me too.
Like, oh, he funny though.
Yeah, like that.
I'm done.
done.
Because corny can be cute, and that's a fact. So it's like your personality, yes. But you gotta have something, there, like your personality, your smarts. That has like you can't like I'm not superficial enough to be like, oh, he just fine, so I gotta be with him.
No.
That's never gonna
Sometimes
be the
there
case.
don't be nothing going on.
And then
Exactly.
that's ugly to me. After that, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Just depending on how fine you are.
No, what?
For men.
I said
For
me.
men.
Oh, that is a male perspective. That is a male
Hey, look,
perspective.
look.
y'all.
Because you could be so fine. I'll be like, get your stupid ass over
No, let me tell you something. It is an instant turn
Hey,
off.
sometimes they so fine.
Look, the man who told me Hitler was from Italy, he was fine. And I was like, yeah, it's done now.
I kind of agree. And Morris Chestnut was right there, and he said, I would be like, but you so fine.
Right.
Just be quiet.
Your fineness has dropped a scale at this point. Like,
It fell off.
like, okay,
It falls out eventually, but in that moment, I'll just be like, my man's so fine and stupid.
Just be looking at him while he sleep.
Like,
you so fine, but damn.
with your dumb ass.
You dumb. Come on now.
Well, I think this has been a very good conversation, a conversation that needs to be had, especially in our community.
So the real question is she pretty or is she light skinned?
She both.
Is she both? All right, y'all. We will see y'all next time. Comment, like, subscribe, share.
Tell us if you want to see us in person like this. We gonna
Okay. And let us know if y'all have any topic ideas. We're here for it.